What's up? What's up, people? It's Gemini season. Enjoying this beautiful spring Friday afternoon. I hope you are, because I sure am. Oh man, I just seen a fly. Don't you hate when you just see a fly? I just had the door open because we have brought some furniture up in here. And yeah, I had the door open. So there's a big ass fly in here. I'm gonna get it though. Oh, listen, I found me some seeded watermelon. Yo, I found a spot I got some seeded watermelon and some seeded grapes. So you know I'm on cloud nine right now. I got the watermelon, about to cut that up, put that in the juicer. I hope all is well with you guys. Happy birthday, Jimmy. All right. Hopefully you show some love to your son. Let them know. You know you appreciate them, celebrate holidays. Well, not their holiday season, but their birthday season. Sending you Gemini sun signs lots of love, peace, happiness, prosperity, blessings, all that good stuff, right? Happy birthday to you. We're gonna see what's going on with y'all. We're gonna pull some cards and see what kind of energy come out. This is gonna be a general read, so make sure you take what resonates, leave the rest. And let me see. Messages for the Gemini Collective. See what they got going on. Let me get another shuffle here. Oh, that will never do. That will never do. Let me get another one. Make sure you hit that like button. Let me know you stopped by. All right. Hit the notification button. That way you'll know when I post. Check out my other channel. If you go into the comment section, you'll see the handle for the other channel, which is Celestial Readings 888. I just posted some stuff up there. Okay. I did the individual sign readings over there. All right. Here is where I do the collective reads. So we're going to see what's going on for y'all for Gemini season. What we got going on. Messages for the collective. So they need to know. First card out, romance. Okay. Ooh, start of a romance. I'm hearing that old school 90s joint. Back in the 80s rather. Who was the group that did that? Oh my god, I don't know the name of that group. But anyway. So there's a romantic interest here. Okay, somebody's it's springtime. You know what it is. So, people out and about, people meeting people, going to events. Um Rocky, I think I'm going to the Rocky concert. I'm gonna go up to Baltimore, the Rocky concert on June 8th. I think that's where I'm gonna go. ASAP Rocky. But I'm just thinking about that. People out and about celebrating, going to different events. All right. So maybe somebody meet somebody at an event, a carnival, a festival. Okay. Romantic energy in the air. Yeah, the challenge is CEO. So somebody may be working a little bit too much. Somebody wants love, but yet they ain't making the time for it. Um, they're working a lot. Uh, you could also have somebody who, some people feel like they got to be the boss in a relationship. That's extremely unhealthy. But maybe, hopefully, that's only a few people with that energy. But we'll see what that means here. Somebody could be have a crush on their boss, or could work with somebody that they are crushing on or interested in. Now, I'm the type of person, I come from the school of I don't shit where I eat. But you do what you feel is best for you. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a situation where somebody works with their romantic interest. Okay. Maybe it could be a situation where you two are just two entrepreneurial spirited individuals and you meet and it's like, okay, your goal in life is to build an empire, and their goal in life is to build an empire or to leave a legacy of some sort where it has something to do with business. Okay, so maybe you meet somebody who's evenly yoked on that level. Okay, or maybe this person doesn't have that business savvy. Maybe you're looking for a romantic partner that would be able to help you build, and maybe this person is not it, or maybe you thought that was it and it's not. You find out it's not. But we also have the puzzled energy here. So this is what's hidden. So somebody's definitely confused, perplexed, conflicted, and confused about their boss. If it's their boss, it's like, yo, I don't know if you like me or if you don't. I don't know if I should push up if I shouldn't. I don't know if you flirting with me if you're not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is what I'm getting here. All right. But the card that did turn over is a soulmate energy. Of course, this person's a soulmate. I'm not even gonna count this. I don't really like this card when it shows up in any deck because everybody you meet and deal with for a period of time is a soulmate. Hell, your neighbor that you say hey to every morning when you see him coming in or going to work, that's a soulmate. So I really don't like count this card, me personally. I know some people do, but I don't count that card. Give me something else. So this just tells me that this is somebody you're gonna have a direct dealing with, whether it's for a season, whatever. Soulmates don't last all your life either. Like I said, it could be your neighbor, it could be maybe you go to you work at a job and you're there for about 2 or 3 months, and this is somebody you meet while you working, and y'all be cool as hell when you working, and then maybe you split ways when the job ends. All right, so we have clinger hanging out in reverse. So somebody's definitely not attached. Okay, they're not worried about it. They're not looking for nothing to be attached to. They don't want somebody that's going to be attached. Don't know how to let go. So maybe that's the concern, is like, yo, I don't know if I should talk to this person with the puzzle energy, because perhaps things, get a little hairy and this person don't know how to let go when it's time to let go. Or somebody could be nervous about, maybe if we do have a romantic interest, maybe I'll have to leave the job or they'll have to leave the job. Um, you know, or if we have fun, it's not gonna be no strings attached because we work together. However, people want to spin it. Fire came out in reverse. Okay. So with the fire energy in reverse, it's like, okay, it fizzled out. Something fizzled out, or there's no more attraction there. It used to be, and maybe there isn't. Okay. It could also, yeah, because the fire is gone. So if there was an attraction, the thrill is gone. It's gone away. All right. Now, I don't know if it went away because it already happened. The consummation of the connection happened, and it was just, somebody's automatically detached. Maybe that's why somebody's puzzled. It was like, but I thought we was about to, I thought we was good. I thought, we were going to do something. I thought this was going to be an amazing connection. I thought you felt something for me. And maybe somebody didn't, with the clinger energy and the fire energy, both coming out in reverse. Okay. This questioning here with this puzzle energy could be figure out why and what's up. All right, well, let's pull some cards and see. What's going on with the romantic energy? Tell me about this romantic energy for the collective. What we got going on with this romantic energy? Somebody crushing on somebody. What's going on? It could just be, it may not even be work related. It could just be that maybe a connection, there was an interest in a connection and then it died out, or a connection started up and then because somebody got pulled away to work, maybe somebody had to leave and go someplace else for work, or somebody was in town temporarily. It's like, yo, I'm in town temporarily for work. We could have fun, but other than that, I'm only here for 2 weeks. And then I go back to my hometown. I'm only here for training or, something like that. Let's see. What's this romantic energy? What is this? Blessing. Okay. So definitely positive energy here with this romance and blessings. So somebody is definitely feeling a good vibe about this. They really like it. They really feel like the connection is something that they really want. I just feel good vibes here. The challenge is CEO. Is somebody just too fucking bossy? What's going on? Or somebody works too much? What's going on? Death. CEO and death. So death is transformation, something changing from one state to another. It'll never be the same. Um, the CEO is the boss. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe somebody was messing around with their boss and then their boss passed away. Let's get more. Let's get more. Let's find out what else is going on. Still a little bit ambiguous. Okay, puzzled. Third party. Okay. 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 So the boss was married. The boss was married. So did the boss's significant other? Did the boss end things with significant other, or the boss's significant other found out about the fling, and so that's why it had to end? Or you found out that the boss actually has a significant other or is involved with someone else, and that's why things ended? What's this clinger energy in reverse? Somebody letting go. This is you detaching from the situation, not getting attached, not holding on to the situation. I keep hearing Whitney Houston, didn't we almost have it all? The ride with you was worth the fall, my friend. Loving you made life worth living. That's what I'm hearing. Live and learn. Ooh, yeah. See, live and learn. So somebody's like, yo, okay, it's nothing personal. You know, it's all good. I could step back. So, maybe the boss had to fire someone because things was getting out of hand. Or somebody could have got fired because they was messing around with somebody at the job. Or, like I said, the bosses ended something. Or y'all tell me if this is resonating with you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe this is something you are witnessing. It don't have to be directly happening to you. What's that fire energy in reverse? The introvert came out in reverse and the accident came out in reverse. So clarifying the fire in reverse. So the fire in reverse means that the fling is over. Somebody feels like, yo, I shouldn't have did this. Um, yeah, because with the introvert, you see how they sneaking and talking to each other? Like, it gives third party energy. It's like, okay, y'all two are together, but y'all not talking to one another. So who y'all talking to? Y'all not talking to each other. So who y'all talking to? And then with this third party energy here, it could very well be that these people are talking to other people. Well, that's in reverse. So whatever this is over. It looks like it was a fling that lasted but that long. Okay. So in and out, done. A fling here. So maybe there was an opportunity that was born from this romantic interest. That's why there's a blessing. Tell me about this blessing. What's this blessing? Five of Swords energy in reverse. Okay. So it's like you win some, you lose some. You got something out of it. Something happened one way, but unfortunately, maybe it didn't last, but it was beneficial while it was there. Hmm. Fulfillment, well being, and enlightenment. Yeah. I feel like it was, oh well, it was fun while it lasted. That's just the energy I'm getting here. I got something out of it. I got a promotion, or I got a job, or I had fun. Tell me about the death in the CEO. The challenges, the death of the CEO. So the challenges is that we got the Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody's not at peace with the situation being over. Somebody's not happy that the situation is over. It's over because the death is there, but the Four of Swords is in reverse, meaning somebody's not at peace with it, somebody's not comfortable with it, somebody's not cool with it. And it looks like it's the boss. So maybe, maybe your boss has an attraction to you, and you're like, nah, I'm not with it, and maybe the boss is upset, maybe that boss fired you. Somebody may have gotten fired or been in some bullshit type of situation because the boss wanted them, but they ain't want the boss. Yeah, here's the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, this was a plan of some sort, or somebody was training under somebody. Somebody was observing what was going on, paying attention to what was going on. But this is what was hidden. So what's hidden is there's another person involved who's trying to figure out what's going on. It could be another employee. So maybe you sense what was going on here, and you're like, yo, okay, I'll just get what I can get out of the situation and out. It's like, yo, I'm not attached. I understand what's going on. I learned from the situation. I detached from it. And that's that. Yeah, here's the Three of Pentacles. You know, it worked for me in my favor. I got a recommendation out of it. And then the Ace of Pentacles came out. I got some money out of it. All right. I got a reference out of it. So, you know, I'm not going to trip about it. It worked out for me. Yeah, this is what I'm getting for somebody here. So there was benefits to it. So yeah, you got a blessing out of this situation, regardless to the outcome here. All right, so the introvert was in reverse, the accident was in reverse. And then finally, clarifying that is the Seven of Swords. So this is something somebody keeping to themselves. Okay, so this is an interesting situation. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna just keep it to myself. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. You know, it is what it is. You know, I was messing around with my boss, or my boss, you know, and my boss was messing around with me and somebody else at the job, or my boss is married, or the boss at the time was married, and you know, they gave me an opportunity if I couldn't refuse, you know, with the romance blessing and the Five of Sword energy in reverse. I got a promotion out of it with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, or I was able to get, you know, whatever I was able to get out of the situation, and I ain't got no hard feelings about it. I detached from it. It's all good. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Do I got a pen? I got a pen. Let me write something down real quick. All right. Well, that's the one read. You know, the boss was the blessing. And you know, things didn't go any further. If they were, you know, if there was something that was going on, it didn't go any further or it ended, but somebody benefited from it. Okay, well, I ain't mad at you. Do what you do. Okay, just make sure you know you safe, and you know you ain't in a compromising position, and you could deal with the consequences of whatever happens if something happens. You know, so hey, do you? All right, let's let's see what else is going on. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Shuffle up these cards real good. All right, let's get something else out here. Ooh, the crone. So this is a woman, a wise woman, a wise, mature woman. She could be somebody who is very spiritual or religious, okay? But this is someone who has lived and learned. For sure. This is somebody who could teach you a thing or two. She could be a black woman, okay? She could be a fire sign. She could be a sun sign or moon sign. And what is this? This is Gemini, moon sign in Gemini, sun sign in Gemini. Could very well be. Okay, we have narcissist that came out. So, you know, somebody may be okay. Oof. Okay, maybe she's doing some dirty stuff, but we have possibilities in reverse. Let's see what else comes out. Femme Fatale came out in reverse, and there's one too many. Let's just get one. One more. Ooh. Okay, so far what I'm getting is it could be okay, Pisces. Now this woman, this crone, maybe she thought there was going to be something more in a connection than what it was, and it's not. Maybe she's looking back at the days when she used to be, you know, she used to have it going on. Okay, she would be able to command a man to do whatever it is that she wanted whenever she wanted. Maybe she had it like that back in the day and she don't anymore. Maybe she's trying to seduce someone and realizes that that's not the case. She's not able to because the possibilities came out in reverse here. This is what's hidden. So maybe she's thinking that she has the options here, but somebody's not attracted, somebody's not interested. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, believe in yourself. That's what's hidden. It could just be that this woman, you know, she has low self esteem. And it could be, okay, so she could be wounded. And she could be dealing with a narcissist who could be putting her in a position where she's she's triggered by this man triggers her in some way, shape, or form. Let's get some clarity out here. Let's get some clarity. Let's get some clarity. Tell me about this crone. Okay. We have stubbornness. So this is somebody who's not listening. This is somebody who is set in their ways. Okay. You can't tell them nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Oh, they got it, babe. Where my boy Ye? What he got going on? Need some new music, Ye. Narcissist, egotistical, promise. Okay, so we have the promise energy clarifying this narcissistic energy. Our narcissistic energy is egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. So this is the challenge here. So somebody is proposing to someone who could be or is trying to get someone who is narcissistic to give them, well, you can't get a narcissist to do nothing for you if it ain't gonna benefit them. So there's an energy here of somebody who is not learning. They're not learning their lesson. This is somebody who should have learned the lesson. The crone is someone who's been through things, experienced things, but for whatever reason they stubborn and determined to get this narcissist to give them what it is that they want, whatever this narcissist promised them, or they're trying to get this narcissist to promise that they'll do something. But the thing is that the narcissist is saying maybe, but the possibility is not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, memory. Because in the past, it didn't happen. It's like you forget what this person did. You forget that this person promised you some shit before and it didn't happen. So I don't know. This is somebody coming back around again with more promises that did not, that weren't fulfilled. Okay. Tell me about this femme fatale in reverse. Femme fatale in reverse clarified with conflict. Okay, well, and tell me about this Pisces. Nightmares. So somebody's having dreams. Okay, definitely somebody's dream state or subconscious. Somebody's not listening to their intuition. Yeah, because she's supposed to be wise, right? This is somebody who listens to their intuition. This is why the bright and peace is right above her head. She's supposed to listen to her intuition, but she's being stubborn. The thing is that she wants the promise that this person is going to give her, whatever this is, whether it's a relationship or what. But this person is a narcissist, all right? Or maybe she's the one who's the narcissist, but I don't think it's her. I think it's somebody else who she's dealing with in some way, shape, or form that she's trusting, putting her faith in, but this person has failed her in the past. Okay? This person is conflicted. Uh, they're conflicted here. And this is somebody who doesn't have self esteem. This could be somebody who sleeps around or slept with this person trying to woo them in or thinking that they're going to win them over. But in reality, that's not going to happen. So somebody's telling this person, don't sleep with this person. Don't get in bed with them. Don't do it. The intuition is telling them not to do it, but yet they do it anyway. Now, what could have happened is, with the nightmare and the Piscean energy, that's the imagination. So somebody was playing on somebody's dome, basically. And the possibilities, yeah, somebody's delusional, okay? With the stubbornness energy, this is somebody who's delusional. Seven of Swords energy in reverse. This is what's being revealed, okay? This is what's being exposed or put out there. That this person's stubbornness. So maybe somebody's sitting back and realizing, yo, I should have listened to my intuition about this person. I should have never took them back. I should have never trusted them again because they've already let you down. With this promise energy and this narcissist, this could be somebody, yo, baby, come back to me, please, baby, 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 please. I promise I'll be good. I promise I'll do you right. I promise I do blah blah blah. But this person is lying. They just want to drain you of your energy. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords energy. I'm sorry, King of Swords energy reverse. Now these are narcissistic cards right here. So two narcissistic cards. This is a liar. Okay, the King of Swords reverses this card here, and then the Narcissist, and then the Promise. This person's a fucking liar. They're a pathological liar at that. Okay, they know what they're doing. So this crone went against the crone energy is someone who knows better. They're older, they're more mature, or they just have more experience to know. You know what I mean? Like you've already been through this shit as a crone. You've already been through the experience. You've come out of it. But then you go back in because this person comes to promise you, whether this is the same person or whether this is somebody new coming around with the same type of tricks. Tell me about the memory of this person, lying to you. This is somebody, yeah, Six of Swords. See, this person don't want you to move on. This is what the problem is. They don't want you to move on, and they're going to tell you whatever they need to tell you to keep you from moving on. Okay, so you knew better about this person. All right, now here's the Queen of Pentacle energy in reverse. Yeah, this person just using you for your money, your resources. This is somebody who's not going to marry you, and if they are married to you, they're using you. They're gonna use you for finances. They're gonna use you for sex. They're gonna use you for your energy. That's all this is. I feel like somebody trying to attach an entity to somebody on a spiritual level here with. Give me one more about this nightmare. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacle energy in reverse, but it's not going to work. So they may have tried it, but it didn't work. So what happened was this crone, this is somebody who could very well be, taking their spirituality to different levels, different heights. And the challenge is they need a narcissist who pretends to, be interested in them, who's going to pay attention to them, who pretends to be a friend. I promise I won't hurt you. I won't do you like that. But what's hidden is this person plans to break every promise. They plan on breaking every single promise that this person had, whatever they're going to tell them, they're going to tell them whatever they got to tell them. They plan on crushing this person's dreams. Whatever this person's dreams are, they don't want them to have it. They don't want them to have it. Um, there's energy here with this person remembering how this person left them behind. So somebody left somebody behind to pursue what it was that they wanted to pursue. They're trying to get this person to come back so they can continue to drag this person, to continue to fight with this person, or have this person fight with themselves, right? Just to use them with the femme fatale energy in reverse. Yeah, just to use them for their sexual energy. But it doesn't look like it's working or it's going to work. Okay. Now, it looks as though somebody also was tapping into somebody's dream state or trying to. Okay, I'm getting on a spiritual level here. Somebody's trying to tap into somebody's dream state, and somebody's trying to tap into this crone's dream state. This crone already know what time it is, so she's not going for it. Because you see the frequency here on the screen on the card. It's like she's blocking it because she knows what's going on with the Seven of Swords reverse. She knows what's going on, so she's blocking it. And you see how the dome is over her head. So I feel like somebody's trying to tap into her frequency, her crown chakra. Because if we look at Pisces and Nightmare, that deals with the imagination, that deals with your crown chakra. And then we have the narcissist here in the King of Sword energy in reverse. It's like this person is trying to get into this person's head. They're opportunists. They're trying to find a weak link with this crone. Maybe they're trying to extract her energy, but they can't find it. So what's hidden is it's not working. It could be that they're trying to tap into her memory. Hmm. Actually, this is communication too. This memory card. It talks about communication, but it's also about the mind. Okay, so again, another reference to the mind, and then we got the Six of Swords. That's mental as well. So again, it's not possible. This person is trying to do it, but they're not able to do it. They can't get into this person's memory. So they're trying to tap into her memory. They're trying to find out what turns her on, what does she like, and trying to use that against her. But they can't do it. They're not able to do it. With the Eight of Pentacles energy in reverse, none of this is working. With the Pisces energy and the Nightmare, it's not working. It ain't working. Give me more on this. Embarrassed. So this person is embarrassed because the shit ain't working. Whatever they was trying to do. Like, so this is some high level sorcery here. You know, narcissist to me, on a spiritual realm, it talks to me about demonic entity, demonic attachment. So yeah, this is just somebody being attacked by a demon in their dream state. Yeah, trying to overpower them with the power energy. Exactly. And then we have exactly trying to tap into somebody's mind state because this person is wise as hell and they can't infiltrate this person. So they want to try to attack this person's mind. They want to attack their dream state to try to get control of the mind control. Why? Because this person is jealous of this individual, jealous of them, jealous of their gifts. Yep, that's what this is. Now, what could be going on is this person could be doing some prayers. The Six of Swords could be prayers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they trying to tap into this person's dream state, trying to get control of this person's mind control, Debo type of shit. That's not going to work. And to look at again with the frequency energy here, and then the Nightmare and Pisces energy, that has to deal with the mind state. And then again, it's over her head. And like I said, the narcissist and the King of Sword energy in reverse, and the memory energy. It's trying to like this. They're trying to make this person. I don't know if they're trying to make this person forget what happened to them. Yeah, they're trying to make this person forget what they did to them, or because this person's intuition, like, okay, so this is somebody who could have met this person, and this person won't let this narcissist get close to him because this person knows that this narcissist is up to no good. It's like, yo, I see you already. I'm too high vibrational. My intuition is too tough. You can't rock with me. So he's like, damn, I can't get to her. So because he's a demon, high level sorcery, the narcissist and the King of Swords energy in reverse, he gonna try to trap into her dream state. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get into her memories to try to see what she will remember, or erase what was going on, or I don't know. It's just whatever he's trying to do or she's trying to do. They're trying to get this person to not be able to pick up on what's going on so that they could sneak up on this person. Like, this is somebody who can't be infiltrated. They too wise, they too smart. So you can't come at them with, oh, why don't we try to introduce her to somebody, or well, why don't we put a dude out there, to go by where she live at, or follow her around and introduce herself, because she not interested in that. And her intuition is too strong. They can't do regular shit like communicate with her because she cut everybody off. They can't do regular, like, she not the average person. So it's hard for them to get to her. So the only way they could get to her is by trying to tap into her dream state, trying to hire somebody. They could have paid someone to do some. That Queen of Pentacle energy in reverse could have been a sorceress that they could have paid to try to do whatever they was going to do, but it's just not working. This person is too strong, too damn strong. All right. So that's the second. That was the second read. All right. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, certain people can't be infiltrated, and it could have a lot to do with what they know. You know what I mean? So if a person can't be infiltrated because of what they know, the first thing they're gonna try to do is attack your dream state. make it so that you can't sleep. They have nightmares so you don't get a good night's sleep. So that when you out here in the world functioning, you ain't thinking straight. You know, they'll try to do that where they'll try to, so you ain't functioning right. So, it'll make you stress out, and in that way you not on point, you not at peace. So you ain't gonna be able to, you'll put yourself in a position where you may feel needy or feel weak. And then they'll have somebody come in and try to infiltrate that way. Like the oldest trick in the book type of shit. You know what I mean? When they can't, fuck with your mind. They'll do that. They'll try to pay somebody to get in there and get your ass, to weaken you in some way, shape, or form. They gotta weaken you in order to get in. All right, next spread here. Happiness, joy, laughter. This is beautiful energy here. What else we got going on? Happiness, joy, and laughter. What else? Glow up. Okay, so we got glow up, and then we got hopelessness. It came out in reverse. So hopelessness talks about loss, depression, suicide. Okay, here's another one. Similar. Somebody's happy doing their own thing, living their life, and somebody got a problem with it. Somebody's doing their thing business wise. Somebody trying to fuck up somebody's mind state. We got the old soul in reverse. Let's get another one. And the mother. Oh shit. Let me find out somebody's mother is upset because their child is happy doing their own thing. So their mother trying to fuck up the career. The old soul came out in reverse because if you're the child, you're naive to this. For some of you, your mother's trying to sabotage you. I'm just hearing K Slay, your mom's in our business. Now tell your moms to mind our business. I mean K Solo. I didn't mean to say K Slay. Forgive me. But yeah, somebody's happy doing what they do, living their life. The thing is they're trying to get their career going, or they got a good career, or somebody's attacking that. Um, what's hidden is they're trying to make this person feel hopeless. They're trying to fuck up their money to make them depressed. And like this is some I don't understand what the fuck the weird shit is with these people. Let me pull a different deck for this one to clarify. I don't understand why people be fucking with people. Like I don't get it. But it could be that this person is attacking this person's finances, hoping to make them upset, depressed, sad. But this person is not. For whatever reason, they're not. Tell me about this joy and laughter and happiness and healing. Somebody don't want somebody to heal from their childhood wounds. This could be your child's mother who's like this as well, or on this shit. Okay, what is this about? Yeah, murky thoughts. So somebody's chilling, doing their thing. Somebody's definitely, because if you look at murky thoughts and then you look at what's going on here with the hopeless, lost, depression, suicide, somebody's trying to fuck with somebody's mental state. Somebody don't like the fact that somebody has a career, they're out here doing their own thing, they got a successful business going on, or that they are about to have one, they got beautiful opportunities here. Yeah, the court. So somebody may work with the court or work in the court, okay? Or this is judgment, somebody's judgment. I don't know if somebody's trying to take someone to court for child support as well. So it could be a woman here who's trying to take her child's father to child support for court, court back via court. It's like, oh, he making new money? Let me run to the court. It's like somebody don't want to see this person happy. It's like they're healing. They're away from this person. Joy, happiness, healing. Away from them. Oh, you happy and you healing, huh? Okay, well, I'm gonna take your ass to court. Because they're trying to make this person fucked up, depressed, and suicidal, but they can't do it. Like somebody trying to be God? I don't understand how people be thinking they got more control over what God say. If God says this person gonna have it, they gonna have it, whether they don't get it right now or not. They gonna get it, especially if it's meant for them to have it. Yeah, here we go. His thoughts. See, she trying to fuck up his mindset. person is naive. That's what the old soul in reverse is. They naive. They think that they could really fuck with somebody's mental state. Like they got this much power. Somebody think they got more power than what they got, unless it's a mother figure who knows their child and they trying to fuck with their child mind state. You know what I'm saying? Their grown adult child, because maybe their grown adult child see them for who they are and moved away from them and started healing. And also with the court, I'm also getting it. This is an adult mother with an adult child. She may have gone to court and taken this person's name off of her papers as far as, when she passed away. This could also be a situation here where I just lost my train of thought with that. So yeah, she could be taken, like if she left him as a beneficiary, she could be removing that off, trying to hurt him in some way, shape, or form. I think I was going to say something else, but at any rate. Somebody could be actually looking somebody's business up to see if they have any corporations listed or anything like that. Trying to sue somebody. I don't know. This is just really weird. Tell me about this old soul in reverse, please. Alright. Well, I'm not going to use that one because it fell on the floor. There we go. So we have unexpected money. Okay. So there's a mother figure here. Oh, and there's another thing. So somebody got some money. The challenge is that this money that they got, if they go through the courts awarded somebody some money. Okay. And if you get money, it'll put you in a position where you'll be able to glow up. You'll have opportunities to do a lot of things. You won't be stressed out or struggling if that's what you are doing. You're naive to this with the old soul in reverse and the unexpected money. You don't know that this money is coming in, but your mama do. Okay? Your mama do. And like I said, for some of you, either you got some money coming in or she may have switched things around in the court system so that when, she passes away, she's not leaving you anything. That could be the case as well. Some people do stuff like that. They, parents do shit like that. Let me see. Tell me about this mother. Yep. False person. So this mother is pretending that she don't like this child. She don't like the child. If it's if it's an adult child, she don't like the child. She don't like the adult child. This is crazy. Murky thoughts. So what could very well be happening is this mother figure may be being found out about. She may have done something with some paperwork. It could have been some money that was coming to you. You didn't know nothing about it. She may have did whatever she needed to do to cover that up. And for whatever reason, you may be finding out about this. You may have already found out about this, or this could be something that you're going to find out about. And she's afraid of how you're going to look at her once you find this out. Oof. Whether this is your child's mother or your actual mother. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Tell me about these murky thoughts. The Knight of Swords energy. Yep. This is you're gonna get something in the mail. The Knight of Swords is my mailman card. So you're gonna get something in the mail. And she's afraid about you getting this. Yep. Because the murky thoughts are here with the Knight of Swords. She's gonna be upset that you're gonna get this paperwork. So yeah, something could be coming in the mail. Yeah, and then the Four of Swords comes out in reverse. She's anxious about that. Nervous, can't sleep, mad as hell. Okay? So she could have intercepted the mail too. All right, so it could have came to you already. and she thought about it with the murky thoughts and, kept it for herself. That could be with the laughter and every. It could be a couple different ways here. But either way, she knew about this money. Whether you're going to find out about it through the courts, the mail system, or because you're naive to it at this point. Or this could be in the past. For some of you, you may have already found this out. Some of you, this could be something that could be happening. You may find out about this. Tell me about this, his thoughts and suicide. Oof. The Two of Swords came out in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles came out in reverse. Yeah, so this is somebody who didn't give a fuck. They took the money and did what they wanted to do. Or they feel like that's what you would do. Or they feel like you're not worth the money. You shouldn't get it. Who are you to get it? Or you ain't gonna do nothing with it but blow it, so they gonna take it themselves, or some weird shit like that. But they trying to play God in reference to you getting this money. Here's the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, she's gonna be exposed with the unexpected money and the old soul energy. Yeah, this is you. She's gonna be exposed. And then we have the Four of Swords upright, another Four of Swords. I'm gonna keep it though, because and then we have the Five of Pentacle energy in reverse. So yeah, she's trying to keep this money from you. So for some of you with the Five of Pentacle energy in reverse, she keep the money, and then Four of Swords, she gonna keep her mouth closed. So for some of you, like I said, this could be somebody who, a mother figure who basically is rearranging her will. Okay, she could be pissed at you, rearranging her will, or this could be a child's mother. Your child's mother going back to court, trying to get you for more money. Oh Lord, this is just craziness. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What else can you tell me about this? I think this is going to be the last spread, y'all. What else can you tell me about this? Excuses. So she's going to come up with all kinds of excuses as to why she's doing this. Or why she did it. Yeah, complacent. Because she didn't think nothing was going to happen to her. She didn't think he was going to do anything, or that, the issue was going to come out. She didn't. And complacent means she sat on it and didn't say anything. Yeah, and we have embarrassed. Okay, so like I said, for some of y'all, this is going to come out with the Four Pentacle energy in reverse. That's being embarrassed, being exposed. Okay. And then with the Nine of Pentacle in reverse and the Two of Swords, that she stole the money. So for some of you, it could be that you paid into some child support that you wasn't supposed to pay into. Okay, and she not going to say nothing to you about it. For others of you, this is somebody who, for whatever reason, is trying to hold back some money so that you don't get access to it. This is insane. People be doing all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah. All right, let me pull this deck and we're going to wrap this up. Boundaries. Yeah, because you cut this person off. That's all it is. So it's either your child's mother or your mother. So if it's your child's mother, you cut her off. She's taking you back to court to get more money. What could have also happened is you could have got some mail at the house of some money that you got, but she's not going to tell you about it. If this is a mother figure that you've stopped speaking to, because there was very traumatic situations going on, this mother figure may take you out of her will, or if you had some mail that went to her house, some court order documentation or whatever that went to her house, she's not going to tell you about it until you speak to her again. Like if you speak to her, then she'll tell you, but other than that, she's not going to tell you. Yep, decision. So it's time to make a decision about this relationship. And plus, she's coming up as a fake person. The mother and the false person. So she's an asshole, which is why you stopped fucking with her in the first place for some of you, or why you decided to that you're going to exercise boundaries. Some of you are going to exercise boundaries after this. Some of you have exercised boundaries before this. Yeah, you trust your intuition. Your intuition is telling you something's up. You know something is up. I don't know how you figure it out, or what goes on that you figure this out, or you consider this, or you know something is up. But you figure this out. It could be a piece of mail that comes to you. That could very well be what this is. The courts may send you something in the mail. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know if somebody forwarded mail, so you may want to check that as well. Make sure you go forward your mail. Make sure your mail is coming to the address you want it to come to. Some people have address, they use this address so they have mail still going there from old, situations they were dealing with when they were living at that house or using that residence as a main address. You may want to double check your addresses or go to the post office and fill out a form just to forward all your from other addresses, or you can go online and do it now. Yeah, just go online and change the address. If you want to know if somebody's been falsifying or falsely rerouting your mail, if you contact the post office, like go into the post office and tell them, hey, I want to fill out a form to forward my mail, and ask them for the customer service number. You could call them and they would be able to tell you if the mail is being forwarded in some way, shape, or form. So you'd be able to find that out as well, because there's some court, I feel like there's some court documentation. There's definitely some mail here. All right. So I hope y'all got something out of the readings. I do want to thank you all for checking out the reading and coming to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post again. Make sure you hit the like button. Let me know you came through. Also, go into the community tab and hit the handle for my other channel, which is Celestial Readings 888. And then, go ahead and hit the notification bell for that as well, especially if you like the way I read. I just put some new stuff up. I did individual sign readings over there and the elemental readings, the air, earth, fire, and water. All right, so check those out as well if you want more from me. But right now I'm about to take off and enjoy my Friday evening, and I hope you do the same. Later.